Welcome back. Today we have Dr. Anthony Holden joining us, the cardiothoracic surgeon at Atrium Health Navicent. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
I'm glad to have you here. This is a really important month. We're talking about American Heart Month. What is this?
Well, it's like everything. There's a month to bring awareness to heart disease, and that's what we're here today to do.
Yeah, and it really is an important time. Now, why is it so important that we talk about it and we raise awareness? Why do we need to talk about it?
So heart disease is a major cause of death in America. Mm-hmm. And if we can identify it earlier, people can get therapy and treatment, and they can have a better, longer life with less symptoms.
Wow. Now, I want to talk about that. You mentioned those symptoms. What are the signs and the symptoms when we're talking about this? How do we know if we have it?
Well, there's a lot of things. You know, you start having chest pain, you start having shortness of breath, you have episodes where you're having nausea, vomiting, back pain. Those are all signs and symptoms of heart disease.
Wow, so really you do need to be mindful. If you have any of those symptoms, start taking note of those. Now, what contributes to bad heart health? Is it something we're eating in particular, something we're doing? What are those contributions?
So, you know, I tell people that there's a few things that cause heart disease. Mm-hmm. First of all, your genetics. Your parents, were they ill with heart disease? Do you have a family history? That'll give you a starting point. But the other thing is lifestyle. Yeah. If you smoke, if you drink too much, if you don't exercise, all of those things, your diet matters as well. So.
Wow. And so you do want to notice those factors. Now, I want to kind of jump back when we're talking about the signs and the symptoms in particular. Is there a difference between men and women? I mean, for folks watching, what are those symptoms like for the genders? Should we be noticing anything different?
Absolutely. You know, men have the classic chest pain, crushing chest pain that radiates their arms and whatnot. Women may be different. They can have fatigue, shortness of breath. They can have chest pain, nausea, vomiting, insomnia. All of those are different and more common in women than men.
Wow. So definitely be mindful of those. Now, I want to talk about prevention methods. What could we be doing right now to be fixing this and possibly avoiding these conditions?
I tell people you can't change your genetics, but you can change your lifestyle. So if you smoke, then stop. If you are inactive, become active. And then just be mindful of what you eat and drink. Too many sodas, sweet tea, all of those things just add to your risk factors.
So definitely start that now. And I want to talk about that. If you maybe are on a bad path right now, is it possible that you could fix the trajectory, or what does that look like?
Absolutely. You know, your lifestyle modifications is the first step, and you have control over that. So that's the first thing to do. Then seek medical attention. Get checked out. You may need an EKG or a stress test or cardiac catheterization. Start with your primary doctor and then escalate as they see fit to cardiology and then maybe surgery if you need it.
And I think the big thing is Atrium Health Navicent has so many resources available. So as we talk about this during Heart Health Month, please be aware you have the resources available literally in our community. You're here to help them, right?
Absolutely. You know, I have a group of 2 other surgeons, and we're available 24/7. Wow. And we are more than happy to see people. We tend to see people who have already been diagnosed, but we see plenty of people for other causes that we find heart disease with them.
That is incredible. So. All right, to find out more about this and the resources available, head on over to our website, 41nbc.com.